We're in discussing the richest man in Babylon, and this is the lesson 5. This lesson is a very controversial one among investment gurus, among financial guys, and the reason is because a lot of people feel that owning your own home is a liability, while some people feel that it's an asset. So this is lesson number 5: owning or own your own home. One of the things that will preserve your wealth for you is actually having a place for you to live. Now, the way I think about it is is different, but I'm going to explain myself. Now, the first thing is basic. It is good for you to own your home. Have a house. Stop paying rent. It's a good way to start. It's a good place to start. The mindset among financial guys, I'll explain in a bit. But let's look at the advantages of owning your own home. You can make permanent and future plans towards your home in such a way that you cannot do in a rented apartment. And this alone gives you peace of mind. Another thing is a lot of men, a lot of women, especially fathers and mothers, fear that in the event of death, how are their families going to fare if they are the breadwinner and they've been the one paying rent and nobody can pay that rent anymore. So they want to have a home, at least one, where they know that, oh, this is the family house. Rent is out of it. In my language, people used to say that if you remove rent from an issue, people don't know whether you are suffering or not. They won't know whether you drank Gary. They don't know whether you didn't eat as far as you're in your own house. But if you are in a rented apartment, sooner or later, you're going to be exposed once you are broke. So own your home. It's a very important lesson towards being a wealthy person. The twist to it for me is that if you want to own a home, this is my mindset. If I have 100 million to build a house, would I build a duplex for 100 million and live in it with my family? Or should I build, let's say, a block of 6 flats and use it for a short let apartment? That means 6 apartments. Let's just do rough calculations. Let's say 6 apartments of two bedrooms, built and furnished for 100 million, minimal furnishing, going for a daily rate of 50,000 naira. Let's assume in the whole year you rent out just 200 times out of 365. So 200 times 50, that's 10 million. You make 10 million in rent on one apartment in a year, going by short let. So for the 6 apartments, we're looking at 60 million in the first year. Let's remove payment, wages, maintenance, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, it is very, very possible for you to have 40 million remaining. Now, if you're renting a home somewhere while you built this this block of 6 flats, it's very possible for you to pay your rent at, let's even say, 8 million per annum wherever you're staying, and still have 40 minus 8 million, which is 32 million. That is my own mindset about owning your home. But if you look at it, it's also having a home, but either way. Is that you build 5-bedroom duplex, 2-bedroom duplex, 4-bedroom, whatever bedroom duplex with 100 million, you're staying there, or you build an investment in real estate and take part of the earnings of that investment to pay your rent wherever you are, and you still have an excess. But at the end of the day, the lesson is you need to have a place you can stay for free. When I say for free, I'm not saying that you didn't spend money building it, but that recurring payment every year should not come from your current income. So if you go by the traditional way of building a house for yourself, staying there with your family, fantastic. If you build a block of flat also and rent it out for short lets and use part of the earnings to service your rent, thereby removing the pressure on your current income, is also fantastic. So either way, the lesson is have a home and stop paying rent. We'll see you in the next one.